Hey guys, what's going on? There's a few questions already, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a video, and then whatever questions that, if you guys have more questions or whatever, reply below on the comments for this video, and we'll do a third video. So I tried not to read these beforehand, just so you can get more of a more real of an answer from me. So I read a couple. So for instance, the first question, also, if I butcher your name, like most of these are your online names. I know some there might be a few in here that's like a real name or whatever, but please feel free to correct me or whatever. I won't be offended. I've got a weird last name, so I can't even, there's nothing I can say. So they're gonna be backwards, so it'll be oldest or newest from oldest. So Vandoria says, I would like to see a new typical job day video. Could you create a second one? Well, okay, I did kind of read that one beforehand. So before I started, I'm actually kind of filming a little bit. And I'm going to actually film throughout the day. It'll be a little harder because I was in the warehouse for that one. I think it was I was on a forklift on that one. I think I ended up deleting it because of certain reasons, but I'm actually doing it right now. So behind the scenes. That was just a short clip, but anyway. All right, moving on. And dude, you have a one in your name, so I'm totally gonna butcher it. Garwan on Riva. I really don't know how you pronounce that, dude. I really don't know. You need to let me know. Says, who was that cool guy who edited the Leon Sisk video? That was you. Thank you. For those that don't know, he made a really cool Dr. Leon Sisk video that I was a part of. That was fun. Daggett Corgi says, oh, it's backwards. His first question was, your favorite Star Wars characters of all time? I've always liked the young Obi-Wan for some reason. I don't know why. I think I just like the actor. Ewan. And Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, purple lightsaber. And your favorite corgi breed? Dude, I'm going to be honest. I thought corgi was a breed. So enlighten me, because I did not know that there were different. I mean, is there like a mini and a toy and a regular? Or are there actually... Because I have a toy Australian Shepherd. Shout out to Seventh Elf, who is also Cray Cray J, who gave me the idea for the QA video. What's up, man? Marcelo Sepp says, hi, Bobby, I have a question for you. I love your music, and I was wondering if you would mind giving some tips and advices to my band. We've just started, but really want to be music lovers like you. Thanks. By the way, happy face. It's hard. I don't know how old you are, or at what point of life you are in. I'm assuming you are younger. It's hard to do a band because of timing. When you start getting into high school, it gets hard-ish, depending on what your life is like outside of school. It's hard. I tried to do the band thing 2 or 3 times. I tried it once in middle school, and it's a lot easier in middle school because I didn't have as many things taking up my time. And it was more of just like a fun thing. You know, I don't think any of us ever thought we were going to go and like play around town. We played like at school. We played for a few school functions, and we played for like somebody had like a get together or a party at somebody's house, and we played for somebody's birthday. And then I did like a trio band in high school, and that was super fun because we were already in jazz band together as the rhythm section, and so we got together and like jammed a lot, and we actually played at some venues downtown Kansas City, and that was awesome and that was fun. But we were like a year apart from each other. Like we were at each stage of the 3 years in high school here in the U.S. So, like, I had just gone into high school. The bassist was a junior and the drummer was a senior. And when the drummer left high school, we just kind of it just kind of fell apart. We don't really talk to him anymore. I talk to the bassist a little more often than that, but we just weren't a band anymore. And that's when I started doing my solo stuff, especially on YouTube, because I could do it on my own time. You know, I didn't have to. There wasn't anything else blocking me from doing it. If I wanted to do it, I could just do it if I had time. So, I guess long story short, sorry, is try not to get discouraged when you can't get together, you know? Like, make time for it when you can. Just don't let it discourage you. That's honestly like one of the most important things, is just don't let the time discourage you. Otherwise, you'll always have love for music. You'll always have a passion for it. You know, for me, for example, I think there's a question later on that asks this, actually, so I'll touch on it a little bit later. But yeah, don't get discouraged by time. Just put what time you can into it, and I think you'll be fine. Grunkle Brand says, if you were to only pick one, what place or venue would be your dream to play at? I don't think I have a specific one, but I think it would be really cool to play at a stadium. That would be cool. Like at the Super Bowl? That would be cool. Blue Rotify says, if a big company asked you to make a song for them, who would you want them to be? Bethesda, for example. And how much cash money would you want from them? $1 million. No, but seriously? I don't know if I would have a specific company, though. I guess I wouldn't care who it would be. You know, I'm kind of like, you know, if you want music, like, I'll make you some music. Like, just contact me. I'm here. Money-wise, I think I just want it to be fair to both parties. And I think that's just, you know, who I am and how I think about that stuff. Like, I want it to be fair to me, obviously, but I also want it to be fair to the person, you know, purchasing it. So I always have a hard time thinking of, like, the money aspect, like how much I would charge for something like that, because I never know. Do I just charge hourly? Do I charge one fee? What's the music being used for? How does that affect it? It's such a hard thing to, like, visualize in my mind. And I still don't even think I've figured it out. The Basic Show says, what is your favorite game that has zombies in it? Hands down, probably the Doom series. I haven't played too many games with zombies in it. I mean, I probably have, but I just really like the Doom games. I think Borderlands had that add-on with zombies in it. Does that count? I didn't really like the zombies in Borderlands, but Borderlands is awesome. But no, like Doom is cool. Yeah, those aren't really zombies, though, are they? Left 4 Dead was cool. The first one, when the first one came out, I played the crap out of Left 4 Dead. That's an awesome game. Never played 2. Never got that one, but... All right, there's just a couple more questions here. Azusa Nakano says, I've been a sub for 4 years to you now, watching your videos from time to time. I'm always wondering, do you ever get discouraged with lower view numbers on videos/songs, or do you not care much for that sort of thing and just enjoy uploading and sharing your content? In any case, keep going strong. That can be a very deep subject, but I'm not going to go deep into it. It's hard to say, right? Like, for one, I'm not getting paid, right, to do videos. I mean, I get the monetization on stuff, but it literally is nothing to sneeze at all. I mean, it's like $1 a month, right? And that's like nothing. I get a little more money from, like, Spotify and Apple Music and that sort of thing, and that's cool. But it's still not anything. I'm not going to go and quit my job, right? Like, that would just be insane and stupid for me to do, because it still would not be enough to cover life. So, really all I can keep doing is releasing the content, like making music and stuff. Like I'm making music because I love to do it, right? If YouTube didn't exist, if streaming didn't exist, if none of that existed, I would still be doing music. It I would still be doing it. It's just hands down, right? It doesn't matter. I'm not doing it because there's people out there. I think more so now I like doing it a lot more because you guys are out there watching. I think that I mean that's a plus, right? But regardless whether or not there's 5 of you, 10 of you, 100 of you, I will always give out the same amount of content, the same like level of content, the same like passion I have for music is going to be in every upload, regardless of how many subscribers or likes or people or downvotes, whatever. Like I'm always going to be doing music and making videos and content. Like that's who I am. I'm a creator, I'm a creative, I'm a music lover. It's going to happen regardless. So, on the other hand, yes, it's discouraging, but because of what I just said, like that helps me like go over that hurdle every time it crosses my mind. I try really hard to market my stuff, but you can't like promote yourself without just seeming like that's all you're doing is promoting yourself. But what else can I do? I'm either promoting myself or I'm creating my content. There's nothing else in between that I can think of that I'm doing besides doing stuff for other people. So like doing commissioned work or like just doing stuff for fun with other people. The issue is time. Like I have very little time to do that. So yeah. Last question, Nate Leon. How did you get the idea for the song Dead? Good question. Actually, that is about Dead Space, the game. And actually, that whole series, the album is called This Is Me. Pretty much every single song on that album, except for You Are One, maybe. All of them on there are about games. So like Dead Space, there's Doom, there's Diablo, there's Bioshock, there's Katamari Damacy, whatever. All of them are about games. So Dead being one of them. But they were all games that I like, that I've liked to play, or maybe they've impacted me somehow. But yeah, Dead is about Dead Space. So if you go back and listen to it, and if you've played Dead Space, like it kind of makes sense, like story wise. Yeah. So those are all the questions for this one. So if I missed a question, like if somebody is like just now putting a comment on the first video, like I'll catch that one. But if you have more questions, comment below on this one, and then when I have time for the next one, I'll answer those questions. So thank you so much for sending me your questions. It's kind of fun answering them. I hope you find it interesting. You might learn something, I guess, that you probably didn't know. So yeah, thank you, and we'll see you guys later.